2025 going in 3, 2, 1, go!
And we are go here for playoffs at Chezy Champs 2025 in autonomous, both sides of the field. Your number 1 seed alliance in red, your number 8 seed alliance in blue. Complete autonomous chaos going over here on the red alliance side. More coral than I can even comprehend, but it's going to be the blue alliance being very close to red as the drivers take those controls. 70-66 as we enter the teleop portion of this match. 254, 2910, both going to the barge for red, joined by 972. It's an algae fest on this field. These alliances wanting to clear the algae from each side of the field. 971, Spartan Robotics going up to the barge for blue. 2910, dropping the coral as they try to score on L2 for the red alliance. 972 going up for the barge. 971 completing an algae steal for the blue alliance. They've now got a coral stuck inside of them. We'll see if they'll be able to clear that. They might be stuck as an algae-only robot for the rest of this match. The Red Alliance is up 133-99 with 90 seconds remaining in this match. 254 scoring on L2. 2910 scoring on L3. Meanwhile, on the Blue Alliance side, CPR scoring up on L4. Patrobots joining their PNW partners. 971 putting up the last algae on the field up into the Blue Alliance barge. 175, 129, just over a minute to go. CPR scoring on L3 for the Blue Alliance. 971 completing level 4, just trying to complete level 4, not making it for the Blue Alliance. Iron Claw getting ready to score on L3 for the Red Alliance. A coral shoved so far down on L4 up there. I'm not sure if that counts, but this Red Alliance is getting ready to fill up that reef. 216, 173. 36-69 scoring on L2. 971 completing L3 for the Blue Alliance. And L1 is just complete chaos over here on the Red Alliance side. Fully stuffed with coral as the rest of the reef gets completed. It's L1 only here, folks, for this Red Alliance. 241 as we hit 10 seconds left. A very efficient match on both sides, but this Red Alliance is up by almost 40. As it's now time to climb here in the first playoff match at Chezy Champs. 5 seconds left. 254 is in the air. 972 trying to get in the air. 2910 is up. 3663 is up. 4738 might be up as time expires on our first playoff match here at Chezy Champs. And the scores are in for playoff match number 1. It is your Red Alliance taking this one 271 to 235. That Red Alliance is going to the upper bracket. We're going to be seeing them again in match number 7. Blue Alliance dropping down to the lower bracket. We're going to be seeing them again in match number 5. And now it's time for RSN to give us a breakdown of that match.
All right, 270 was the clean high score from qualifications. We've got 271 with 2 foul points kicking things off here in playoffs. What did you guys think of that match?
Yeah, I think right out of the gate you saw similar strategies that we were seeing on Einstein, with both alliances pretty much immediately clearing up. If we can pull up the replay, we're about 30 seconds into the match, and you can see most of the algae is already off of the floor. There's about 4 left on red. and only a few left on blue. And that really opened up the floor for both alliances to really execute on getting those coral on the reef. You can see it's pretty crazy, the numbers that are already going up. 100 points with 1 minute and 50 seconds left for red, and then 200 points, surpassing 200 points with a little less than a minute left, which is, absolutely mind-blowing if you really think about it.
Both of these alliances with great autonomous modes, nearly 70 points each, and as it is minute 20 left, there's 1 algae left on the floor, so able to focus on that coral.
Yeah, and we ended the match with, it looked about 4 robots up, 2 on each side, and that really shows that these alliances are prioritizing getting those points as much as they can, which will really make the difference to drive that end score up. When you're down to just putting up some L1s, leaving and going and doing a climb can be really impactful to the end score.
Both alliances looking pretty good there. Blue Alliance coming over and taking some algae, but still getting really high scores. So hope to see them advance through the tournament in the lower bracket. Red Alliance gets a respite until match number 7.
Yeah. And up next in round 1, match 2 of playoffs, we have our 4th seed headed up against our 5th seeded alliance. So led by 44.99 the Highlanders up against 94.42, leading that 5th seeded alliance.
And we see the 94.42 taking themselves out, using the 4-team alliance here to their advantage, perhaps thinking that there's a more cohesive alliance or relying on Bare Metal's climb to be the difference in this match.
Yeah, we know that we've seen Bare Metal have a little bit of issues kind of throughout the event, but I think that they're really pushing and they've been getting more consistent, so this may be a good opportunity for them to feather out a couple of the last remaining stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing how they all go together, particularly this Red Alliance. I think that there's a lot of execution that'll flow very nicely between the 3 of them.
Absolutely. We'll see if 2486 can get online here in playoffs. We're going to send it down to the field for introductions for match 2.